Hey YouTube, how you going? Just thought I'd do another kind of gear video following the race. This is on the the hoods that I wore during the race, and if you've seen my previous video where I talked about the additional gear I bought while in New York, this was one piece of equipment. It's the Under Armour Cold Gear hood, and I wore this for laps 1 and 2. Definitely worth buying, even if it's just even if it is a warm day. Put this on just to protect your head from being cooled down by the wind. Adds a little bit of warmth, I guess protection on some obstacles as well. For those of you not familiar, Under Armour, it's like that compression gear. It's got a bit of a kind of almost semi-fleece line on the inside. It's quite a thin piece of material, probably only about a mil and a half thick. It's not neoprene, it's just similar to compression pants and tops. Covers like the first half of your face or across your mouth as well. That piece of material that covers the front there did kind of fall down a lot once you got really wet, but hey, it wasn't a big issue. Really did keep my head nice, and I felt nice and warm throughout the first 2 laps. After that, I switched into my neoprene hood. So this is a 7mm hood, and definitely an important piece of equipment. I didn't change out of my 3-2 wetsuit, which was my thinner wetsuit, on lap 3. I waited until lap 4, and that was almost a mistake for me. I almost got quite cold, and could have been pulled from the course if I got too much colder. But the one thing I did change before that lap was my neoprene hood. I went from the Under Armour to this, and I think that really saved the day, especially on the underwater tunnels where you had to put your head under the water. I then wore this throughout the rest of the race. So the other good thing was as well, when I changed during the night, or stopped during the night, sorry, for a couple of hours, I just took the hood off and I would put it in a bag next time, but I just left it in my tent, and it didn't get frozen or anything like that, like I saw some other people's equipment getting frozen outside and whatnot. But when I put it back on, it was still kind of warm inside. It wasn't too bad. It didn't get, it kind of warmed you up pretty quick. So that was quite good. But I think if you put this in the bag, like I said in the wetsuit video, if you put your neoprene gear in a bag, if you have to put it on later on, at least it'll stay wet and warm. It won't stay wet and then get kind of frozen. If I was to do it again, I'd definitely take the 7mm hood. You may even want a second one. That way, if you do break for a couple of hours, you can put on one that's completely dry again. But if you're trying to save money, or you don't have the option of buying 2, 1 is more than enough. Again, I would highly recommend the Under Armour Cold Gear hood, or a similar brand. If you guys, if you can't find Under Armour or whatever, again, that's perfect for laps 1 and 2. After that, once it does get dark, I would switch to the other hood. So that's just my thoughts, guys, on the hoods to wear at World's Toughest Mudder based on what I've just done. Let me know your thoughts. What did you wear? What worked? What didn't work? And thanks again for watching. As always, subscribe for more videos.